Hey, what's going on, everybody? Gemini here. Hope everybody's having a terrific day. I got another episode of Breaking Points, but before we get started, I just want to do a quick briefing on what this series is about for all you new subscribers and viewers. This series is about where I try to help you improve your racing skills. So this series is more towards for all you circuit racers. So basically what I do, I'll start off with a flying lap into my second lap. And at the start of the second lap, I will pause myself at that first braking point, showing you where that braking point is. And also for every braking point on that track. So for this episode, we are going to be covering Nurburgring GP, the full circuit. For this episode, I'm going to be using the 2010 Pagani Zonda R, which falls into the R2 class at 875 performance index, which has a full class build. It has 739 horsepower, 523 foot-pounds of torque, and weighing at 2,543 pounds. I threw a quick tune on it, basically a base tune with minor adjustments. I will be running with no assists in full simulation with cockpit view and no HUD, heads-up display. So let's get started. Let's hit the track. Alright, so here we are at our first braking point. The arrow is pointing at the shadow of the overhead Michelin bulletin. This is what I use for my braking point. As I get further into my laps, I brake a little later, maybe right after the shadow. Do remember when racing in simulation, your first couple of laps, your tires are not at their full racing potential. So your first maybe 3 to 4 laps, try braking a little sooner. So get ready for some heavy braking and rapid downshifting. Right now I'm in 6th gear and I will be downshifting all the way down to 2nd gear. Staying far left as possible. Try to avoid the rumble strips on the left while braking, and also try to avoid the dip in the very inside of the corner. Alright, stop braking somewhere around here. You don't want to go any further than this arrow. You don't want to overshoot this corner here. You want to be prepared for the following right-hander, giving you the best angle for a exit. When exiting, try hugging both of the ins and outs from left to right. Okay, here's our third braking point. If I'm not pausing myself during the video at a certain part of the track, that means that I am not braking. I am not touching the brakes. A lot of times a simple lift off the throttle is enough. I use the corner, the beginning of the grass there, for my braking point. Right now I'm in fifth gear and I will be downshifting to third. We'll use a gentle squeeze of the brake while turning. As soon as I release the brake, I'm right back on the throttle. You always want to do one or the other. You either want to be on your brakes or on your throttle. So one of the two you have to be applying at all times. Also, a quick tip, if you're on the steering while you're turning and braking, try putting the brake balance towards the rear of the car. I usually set up my brakes with a 48 to 44 brake balance. Alright, this is where I start braking for this turn. You can see some tire markings there. That's what I use for my braking point. You'll want to downshift one gear. Right now I'm in third. I will be downshifting to second gear. Use a quarter throttle, maybe to half throttle, and try to be as smooth as possible with a smooth exit as well. When you're in lower gears, such as second gear, be cautious on the exit. Try not to slam the throttle all the way down as you exit. The best way I can explain it, the closer you get to the exit, the further in you want to be into your throttle. So during the turn, you want to be maybe with a half throttle, and as you proceed out of the turn, you want to continue to add throttle. Alright, here's our next braking point. I'm going to keep these pauses a little briefer and just showing you where the braking points are. For my next episode, I'm going to use braking as the main topic. So I'll be going further into brake pressures and balances and how I brake on certain turns and stuff like that. Alright, so the arrow is pointing at these two strips. It's a black and white strip. I start braking right at the start of it, sometimes a little after the start of the two strips. Right now I'm in fourth gear and I'll be downshifting to second, using second gear throughout the whole turn. I always use the same gear for the entrance and exit, never upshifting or downshifting while in a turn. Alright, for these next set of turns, it's a left and a right. There's no braking point. I just wanted to pause myself here really quick and explain how I take these set of turns. I normally get two wheels on the outside of the rumble strip. You'll notice that in a second. Just lift off the throttle, maybe a second, and right back on it. And when I say right back on it, I'm not saying full throttle. Once again, I might go half throttle. Once exiting the second turn, then I full throttle. So there's no braking here, guys. If you're braking here, try not to. Just lift off the gas, and with practice, you'll get further into your throttle. Alright, here's another braking point, and it's the start of the grass again at the corner there. Start practicing a little bit before the corner where the grass starts and work your way up. Try not braking too much after the start, maybe half a car's length. it's pretty easy to overshoot this turn. It's kind of a blind turn. Right now I'm in 5th gear and I'll be using 3rd gear for the next 2 turns. And the following right-hander, I don't brake either. I'm holding a steady throttle and I'll pause myself at the next braking point. Alright, so here we are, and finally we actually have some meter markers. We are at the 100 meter marker, and this is what I use as my braking indicator. I'm not really braking at the 100 meter marker. I'm maybe braking half a car's length into it. So go past it, keep your eye on it. This is what I do. I mean, I keep my eye on my braking points. So keep your eye on it. Once you notice that you passed it, then start braking. I'm in 6th gear and I will be downshifting to 3rd gear. Using 3rd gear for these S's and until I get to the last turn before the straightaway where I will be downshifting to 2nd gear. Through the S's, I normally get 2 tires on the outside on the grass for the left portion and even the right portion of the S's. Alright, and here's our last braking point for Nurburgring GP full circuit. I use these tire markings, brake markings, as my braking indicator. The tire markings are always going to be there, so you won't have a problem using them. They're from the actual track, from the game. Like I said in the last braking point, I will be downshifting to 2nd gear. Try hugging the very inside of this corner, giving you the fastest, straightest line possible. And that's going to do it, guys, for this episode. Well, I'm just going to do a quick lap without any interruptions, showing you at full race potential where I brake for this track. I hope you enjoyed the episode, the video. If you do so, I don't like to ask much of you guys, but if you guys would leave the video a big thumbs up, that would mean a lot to me. And that kind of tells me that I'll keep this series on its way. I'll do more episodes. So thank you once again for all your support. I am now just hitting 800 subscribers, and it's awesome. So thank you so much, everybody. You guys are the best. So take care, everybody. I'll talk to you guys soon in the comments and all the messages you have to send me. Peace out.